Hey everybody, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics. I have here an antique Compag Presario 1240. Has a whopping 233 megahertz Intel M CPU, and I think it has 64 megabytes, not gigabytes, megabytes of RAM. And I think it's a 4 gig hard drive. It still turns on and works. It came with a PCMCIA network card, and it does work. I'm going to boot this up into Windows 98, and we'll see how long it takes. Might get an error or so. Oops, I forgot I was experimenting with a disk last time. Good, it didn't try. So I had it running, and I was going to see if I could run any websites on it, because I want to use this as a cash register in our store. So all I need is a very lightweight, simple, portable computer. Oh, there's antivirus scanner. Takes a couple more seconds for that. Anyway, yeah, I just need a simple browser to run as a cash register in our store. So I'm hoping to be able to get this to work for that. But I can't get a browser that'll work with the old Windows 98. So set up updates, your configuration files, completed updating files, continuing to load Windows. There's no updates for this anymore, so I don't know what exactly it's doing. Intel Pentium MMX, original sticker on there. Designed for Microsoft Windows 98. All original. It's got what is it? JBL, I think it says. JBL Pro speaker system. Had a really nice sound system. There's no password for the network. I don't know why it's asking for a network password. I haven't used Windows 98 in 19 years. There's that familiar happy sound though. I do miss that. Back in the days, Windows was a decent program back in the day. So we're still booting up. I won't know until I'm editing this video how long exactly it all takes. The hard drive is still clunking away. You can hear the hard drive clunking away. So as soon as it's done booting up, I'm going to open up the ancient Windows Explorer and see if we can visit any websites at all. And the idea, I'm thinking I might have to put Linux on this, and I'm going to have to experiment and see what'll run on it until I find something that I can use. You know what I'm really thinking is I'm wondering about putting the Android operating system on this laptop, because the Android operating system is designed for smaller amounts of memory and smaller, lower power devices. So if I can get something that'll run in this and still open the websites that I need to use on a daily basis, then we'll be good to go. We're still booting up, and it sounds like, oh no, we're still booting up. You can hear the hard drive clunking away. Now at this point you could use the computer, but oh, pretty much done. There, it's finishing up. There it goes. With these old computers, it's better to wait until the hard drive is done clunking away. It just finished booting up. Because anything you do with that little memory that it's got is just going to cause more delay. So double click Internet Explorer. Let's see if we have internet connection. I do have green lights on the network card, so we'll see how it looks. I don't even remember, boy, I haven't used Windows 98 in so long. What is that? Touchpad. Oh, there's your network card. And we're opening a browser. It's not very quick. connecting to some site. Oh, it's WNEM.com. It must be whatever that the previous owner had on there. And page cannot be displayed. So let's go over here in the search bar and let's go to Google. Whoops. Google, and let's see what Google web browser looks like on an old antique Windows 98 computer. We'll zoom you in there for a better view of this old thing. It's still loading. So it's a lot of hard drive work. Well, Google opened up. Where's the search bar in this? Is that the search bar? Alright, let me check the weather. Oops. I hit enter. Where's the backspace? Poor thing, I hit enter twice. Now I've refreshed the screen. 49756 weather. Let's see if we can check the weather. See what happens. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we can at least look at the weather. It's 45, a whopping 45 degrees out. I mean, that is exciting for where we are right now. There's snow on the ground. That is great. Let's see if I can open up weather.com. Nope, can't. Alright, so the problem with this is we can't open anything. YouTube probably will just give me a failure. It's going to come to Google. So I can't open any modern websites. Oh, there's Twitter. Let me see if Twitter will open. No. No, nothing works. I cannot open anything. And the problem is, I can't go to a browsing site, a browser's website. Let's go to Firefox and see if we can install Firefox, for example, and get a new browser to work on this. But nothing works. The only thing that really works is Google. There, cannot open this page. I can't do anything with this on the internet. Now it still has your basic tools. It has a video and audio player. It probably came with a printer back in the day. It's got Microsoft Works, really old. Adobe Photo Deluxe, interesting. Let me see, Microsoft Works. I mean, if you just want to have an office computer for typing documents, this will still be great. But let me see, common tasks. Oh boy, I don't even know. I never used Works, ever. I don't know Works. Huh. Alright, we'll exit Works. I never used Works before. I always used OpenOffice. That's all I've ever used. Let me see what we got installed on here. Got some accessories. We got something 3D something. Compag utilities. Set up internet. We don't want to do that. It already has it. Front page. Ooh, what's that? Front page. Internet Explorer. Front page Express. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. It's been so long. 19 years is a long time. Actually, this is 2020. It'd be 22 years, right? Oh, there's our editor. So I'm sure, let me see, Microsoft Works. I don't even know what Works is. There's Acrobat Reader, Picture Navigator, there's Real Player, there's Windows Media Player, Antivirus, which we've seen already, Java Web Start, I don't know what that is, Adobe Acrobat Reader 3.01. There's Photo Deluxe Business Edition. Wow, 1.0. That was expensive back in the day. Adobe Photo Deluxe Business Edition 1.0. Print Shop Premier Edition 5.0. There's some printer stuff. Windows Explorer, Outlook, MS-DOS prompt. Oh, wow, haven't seen that in over 20 years. So we've got basic office equipment here. It even has a fax machine and a built-in modem. That's how old this is. And it says a high-speed 56K modem. A whopping 56K modem. Yeah, well, there's not really anything I can do. There's dial-up networking, that's hilarious. CD player, sound recorder, Windows Media Player, and Real Player. There's your fax. Send and receive fax. There's a few games. System tools, all your system tools. And that's pretty much it. There's your notepad. There's WordPad. I can at least write a document in WordPad. Let's see how long it takes on this old machine to open WordPad. Not bad. Type some stuff. Not too bad. So, for a basic, if you don't need internet, and you just want to like check the weather or something, or you definitely can't check your email, I highly doubt I can even open Gmail. For an offline media player and office machine, this is fine. But it isn't going to do the job I need it to do. And then look at how long it takes to open the Explorer. Just to open Internet Explorer. Let me see what kind of Google tools are here while I'm looking. Google Links, Google Images, Google Groups, Web Dictionary, Google News. Oh, I wonder if that'll work. Google News, will that work? No, it doesn't even try. And I'm thinking Gmail is just not an option either. I just don't think it's going to happen. So, Google Search works. So anything that you can look at on Google Search is going to be okay. I'm going to see if we can browse images on Google Search before we sign off. So let's see if Gmail will even open. Nope, won't. Alright, so let's go back to Google Search. Go back to Google Search. Let us go and look at images of Gmail. Can we open and browse images? It's doing something. It's doing something. Well, we can browse images at least. At the very least, the Google browser does work. And we can browse images online. So let's look for farm. Just first thing that popped into my head, and see what kind of if the image search works. Probably will. And it's not that labor intensive on the computer. There's the yeah, look, there we got farms. So we can do that. There's a beautiful one. Let's pull that up. No, it cannot. It can't bring them up. So can we open the link in a new window? Open. I don't even know. Open link in a new window. No, that won't work. I want an open picture. Oh, that's not even on here in this version. I'm used to open picture in new window to look at on my modern browsers. So that's not an option. I can save it. I can save picture. Let's save the picture to the desktop and see what it looks like. Let's save the picture to the desktop and just see what it looks like. Now I'm going to delete that in a minute, so I'm not trying to copy anybody's work or anything. Is that it? That must be it. See, it's not going to be any good for modern day work. Adobe Photo Deluxe Business Edition. That's going to take a minute to open up. So I'm browsing around here just to see. There it is. Look at that. No. Oh wow, it was a small thumbnail image. Okay, well, whatever. So, it can browse images on Google, but it can't do much of anything else. That's it. Google is the limit. I can't open anything. So as far as a modern day browser, this is dead. There's a government education website. Can't open that. There's really nothing I can do then. That's it. So I'm going to experiment with this old beast and see if I can get some version of Linux to work on it. So for me, I can't really do anything with it. It'll sit around and collect dust. It's an old computer. It's a die-hard. It'll probably outlast any modern computer on the market today. They were built to last back then, and that's why these things, what is this, 1998? This thing is 22 years old and still running beautifully, like the day it was made. You just can't do anything with it. So I want to try to put Linux on it and see if we can give it some new life. Well, that's it for now, guys. There's an overview of an old 1998 Compag Presario. By the way, this cost over $1,200 when this was new. That is insane. Over $1,200 new. That was the lowest price I saw. Up to $2,400 at the time was the price ranges. So if you spent $1,200 on a laptop today, you're going to get a pretty decent machine. So this was really, really top of the line back in its day. Anyway, today it's not. So I'm going to try to bring this back to life, see if we can use it for browsing and as a cash register for the store. So stay tuned for some updates as I try various versions of Linux, and see if we can get it on the internet. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics. Thanks for watching. Talk to you all later. Oh, the shutdown process requires a lot of clicks. Are you sure you want to shut down?